How's it going, everyone? It's Ben Foggins Media Corner back again with a brand new video for today, and welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. This time it's going to be on the 2024 biographical musical film, and that is Better Man. This film comes to us from director Michael Gracey, who we all know him for being the director of one of the biggest hits of 2017, which that is The Greatest Showman. And this film is basically the true story of the meteoric rise, dramatic fall, and remarkable resurgence of British pop superstar Robbie Williams. So that's pretty much the story of Better Man. Now, when it comes to Robbie Williams as a pop superstar, I do think he's a talented musician from the UK. I had listened to some of his songs when I was quite young, and I've listened to more of his songs as I was growing up, and I do think some of his songs are definitely his biggest hits. And when I heard there was going to be a biopic about him, I was really intrigued to see what this one was going for. And this one is completely different from other music biopics, because this one is like a jukebox musical. And in this film, we see Robbie Williams being portrayed as a monkey, in which, when I saw that, it was pretty strange, but I was still really intrigued to see what this one was going for here. And like I said, this is directed by Michael Gracey, who directed The Greatest Showman, which I really enjoyed that movie, even though it wasn't that, even though critics were very mixed with the film when it came out back in 2017. But over the years, it still has become a really big hit amongst audiences with the songs and all that. So I was really intrigued to see what he was going to be doing with a new musical film, but in this one, telling a story of a famous pop superstar that we all know, who is very famous. And this film came out after Christmas in the UK, and while it came out everywhere around the globe in January of this year. And I did check out this movie a few days after Christmas at my job, and it was really packed with a lot of people on the screen that I went to for this movie going into it. And after watching this whole movie here, I gotta tell you guys that this film really surprised me here, because I just immediately admired Better Man. This movie was indeed amazing from beginning to end. The whole creative decision of where we see Robbie Williams being portrayed as a monkey in this movie, I thought it was well played off, and yet it was so amazing here in terms of the motion capture work, in which Jonno Davies plays Robbie Williams in this movie, but in motion capture form, where would you see him as this monkey here. His performance in this film is truly fantastic here, and the visuals as well for the motion capture work here in this film was just truly great. And the overall presentation here for this film, I thought, was truly well put together here, where we do see someone telling us their story about their rise and their fall and their resurgence and all that, which it kind of had the similar vein to Rocket Man, but this one is totally different from that, because we see Robbie Williams saying that he sees himself as an animal, in which, as I said, he sees himself as a monkey here. And again, that was just well played off here and just well put together here. And we do explore his darker moments in the film here, which I thought the film was did a really great job from exploring that, where we do see Robbie Williams being a more volatile monkey when it comes to his darker moments of his life. And the film is also at times quite entertaining, because there are times where the film does get pretty vulgar, like with its swearing and drug use and all that, which all those scenes were just truly so wild here. And when it comes to the musical set pieces here in this film, they were truly amazing here in terms of the songs that they use in this film here, which they use Robbie Williams' songs here, but they do that in jukebox form, because would you see some of his songs being used in either an emotional moment, which I thought that was well played off, and the moments where it tends to be really uplifting, where to the time where you're just having really fun. And those moments were just generally a lot of fun for myself. And yeah, they were well directed here by Michael Gracey, who again directed this film, which there was so many ambitious shots and some great trickeries they used for those musical numbers that we see in the film here. Although there are times where the film tries to use some of the songs in both the emotional and entertaining moments in the film here, and for me, it kind of felt like it was hard for me to get into and all that, for what was going on in the film here. And that's the only nitpick I can only pick out with this movie. But in the end, guys, Better Man, I truly had a blast with this movie here. It's definitely one of my favorite music biopics I've seen in recent years. And if you're a huge fan of Robbie Williams, or you're a fan of director Michael Gracey since The Greatest Showman, this is definitely a popcorn treat you don't want to miss out here. So that's pretty much all I have to say about Better Man. I'm going to give Better Man 4.5 out of 5. As I've already stated before, this is truly another one of my favorite music biopics I've seen in recent years here, and I can definitely see myself revisiting again with this one in the future here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my AK After I Saw review on Better Man, and let me know what you think of this movie, if you've seen this already, or if you just recently checked this one out. Did you have a blast with this, or was it not your popcorn treat? As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and this has been Ben Foggins Media Corner signing off.